Well, even though they're quite good to see in terms of lifting guidance, particularly when you look at a lot of other Australian gold producers who have been downgrading their guidance, they're actually small, like a couple of thousand ounces here and there. They're predominantly driven by grade variations that we have in our surface stockpiles, particularly because we're milling the last of the medium grade, which mostly over-reconciled, and we're starting to see some of our low-grade stockpiles come through, where, as you can imagine, the grade's a little bit variable, and so we're always pretty conservative in our grade estimations, and so as these ounces are realised, we start to lift our guidance based on that. It's that simple, really. A lot. I think the most exciting thing for people looking at the drill results that we've put out, starting really late last year and then all the way through to only last week, is people can see, hang on, these guys, Alkane, they're creating a future there for Tomingley. There's a lot of potential appearing in these drill holes. So what we're seeing is between right up there at Tomingley and all the way down to Peak Hill, and the viewers familiar with the company will understand it, or could certainly go into announcements and look at the maps. They're seeing that from about 1 kilometre south all the way through to maybe 4 kilometres south, and then again in a repeat between sort of 6 and 8 kilometres, we're seeing significant mineralisation. And particularly in what we call the San Antonio Roswell, which is sort of between 2 and 4 kilometres, there's 1,600 metres of continuous strike there, and you can see some of the intercepts. We've got 75 metres at plus 3 grams. That's as good as many intercepts drilled in Australia today. And so, it's certainly giving us the indication, hey, we need to go and spend quite a few $1 million over the remainder of this calendar year to lift that up to resource level. So in the next month, roughly, we're here right now in mid-June, we'll be putting out our exploration target, and that'll give people wanting to buy, and certainly viewers, an idea of, hey, what exactly do these guys think they're chasing in terms of tonnes and grade? And so, what it's done for us has been able to show the potential of the region and potentially point to an extended future for Tomingley. So the agreement with Zirconium Tech there in Korea, so that's actually a venture formed out of some research done at Chongnam University in Daejeon. And what it's doing, and forgive me viewers for getting a bit technical here, is it's a metallisation method that replaces the Kroll process. So basically converting oxides, in our particular case zirconium oxide or hafnium oxide, directly into the metal with quite a low oxygen content. So we have worked with Daejeon University and now Zirconium Tech over the last few years to prove it at laboratory and piloting level. This is actually investment together to test and create a production level unit, right? So the significance of it is, sure, that's really interesting, you guys are in that, but what it does is it shows people that we're one step closer to our end customer. Because what people worry about, particularly in this trade war period, is how do you get close to a customer that's in Europe or Korea or Japan or the US without going through China? And so being able to produce metals, metal alloys, gets you one step closer. So we want to say not only can we do that outside of China, but we can do that cheaply outside of China because of this new technology and its much lower electricity usages. So we think that as we demonstrate this technology at production level, people will think, okay, these guys, they can definitely do it, and they can definitely get premium products for their premium pricing, for their zirconium products, which makes up 40% of the potential revenue from the Dubbo project.